Hello and welcome to the Ideas Molten Imagining. Today I am going to be doing an experiment because I have this here, this beautiful little canvas paint pour which I have been looking at in my room for a very long time, and I want to add some encaustic details to it. However, as you can see, it's on stretched canvas and I cannot paint with encaustic on stretched canvas. So I am going to try adding some detail to this, but first I'm going to have to reinforce the back area. I also have a bunch of more canvases which are stretched and I really want to use, with maybe doing some more paint pours, and I am going to try and reinforce these and make some encaustic paint pours today. Right, let's go. The first thing I'm going to do is cut some of this nice thick card, probably 2 or 3 sheets, to the size of this canvas, and then I'm just going to glue them in here after I've removed these support pieces. If I really wanted, I could take the staples out of here, unstaple the whole thing from the wooden support, put it back together with the card attached to the actual wood. I don't know that that's going to be the best thing to do for this. I might do it for the other canvases I've got. I don't want to ruin this nice painting that I've got here. When I could ruin it by putting the wax on it. But oh god, there's so much of a gap. Almost every side is got a gap, so it's not going to be working. Can I get it out now? Okay, so plan B. Because of the way this slopes inwards here, I'm not going to be able to measure anything that fits exactly onto this. So, unfortunately, I am going to take the pliers to this, try and take these staples out, and hope I don't ruin it. The edges are going to look horrible. I don't want to tear it. Maybe this thing's got an attachment where I can... pull them out. No, I don't think so. I'm such a novice when it comes to tools. They're just so well stapled that I don't know if I can get them out at all. ho 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 ho. Well, that's something anyway. Oh, you know, I could actually slide something down inside there. Let's try that. I don't want to take all these staples off. Really don't want to take all these staples off. I could cut it a little. I don't want to cut it. Let's try this. It's so nearly working. Corner in, other corner. Come on, come on. After just way too much pointless faffing, cutting back to size, cutting around, doing the fitting and not fitting, it would not work, and so I resigned myself to removing all the staples. It's not working. It's gonna have to either be wood and be restapled, and oh, what a faff that'll be. Oh my word, that was a lot of work. I managed to finally get those staples off. Now I can take this out and examine this and see that the paint pour has actually gone into the box frame thing. I need to put some sort of cover on this, but because of these sloping sides, it's not going to be that easy, and it's going to have to be very rigid, so cardboard might not be the answer. Let's see if I got some sort of wood or plastic maybe that might do it. I might have some plastic. Whether that's going to be strong enough, I'm not sure. I've got a piece of wood that is the back of a frame. It's got the hook on it, which I'll have to take off. I think it fits almost exactly, which is pretty good. Not exactly, but I think I could cut that. But that would be better if I did, because then it would not have that corner on it. And that would definitely be rigid enough. I do, however, also have the plastic for the outer of the frame. This is a little wobblier, and I don't know how easy to cut down that would be. Yeah, it's not totally rigid. It kind of does sag in the middle, and that's just because of these going in like this. I think it's going to have to be the wood, which means the frame will be useless. Right, I have managed to cut this down. I've taken all the bits off it, and I am going to, this is the back of the frame, this is the front of the frame, so I'm going to do it like that, because the canvas is going to cover this rough part here. Nice and sturdy, and I'm going to put some glue along here. I'd like to be able to glue it to the canvas as well, so I'm probably going to put glue on this side as well. Okay, Pritt stick, no, sorry, that's Pritt stick. I'm using the PVA because I think it's better for fabric. The other one is good for wood, but I think I better use this one for the fabric. But let's tidy some of this up a bit first. Right, I've got this down, it's stuck very nicely. I'm going to reattach these with my staple gun. Yeah. But I've got to fold the corners first. So try and get the corners as they were and try and make that nice and flush. There's little bits here which are a bit frayed, unfortunately. Couldn't really do much about them. I'll maybe just add some paint over them. Okay. That's kind of as tight as I can get it. Let's try and do this a little more. Yes! Right, now it's finally time to do some encaustic. I'm going to do some thin lines along here and maybe some dots and just general embellishments. And then I'm going to take my acrylics and tidy up the edges a wee bit as well. And then it'll be finished. This is a lot sturdier now. Right, let's get painting. And I'm only going to be using gold, I think. I was adding the wax quite loosely without very much plan, so when I added this particularly large area of gold wax, I immediately wasn't very happy with it and tried to fix it and realised that it's abstract, it doesn't really matter, and then just kept going with it, making it larger, liking it less and less, until I came to the conclusion that I didn't like it at all. The only way to remove it, of course, was to paint over it with the acrylic paint, which worked surprisingly well. I then went on to fixing up the sides, just tidying up little areas where the canvas was showing through. Now the sides are looking nice, I'm going to add a little bit of gold detailing on them as well with the stylus. Here are some lovely, slow, satisfying stylus painting shots for you. You can see the heat was up on full for this and the stylus was smoking a little bit. The wax was going on so smoothly and buttery like liquid gold. The colours were just working so perfectly and everything was really coming together at last. After a bit more fiddling and faffing, I just randomly applied these gold bits, so I wanted to bring back some of the dark areas. So it's just a matter of overpainting some of the gold and then tidying it up and the bits are still a wee bit wet, so they're looking a bit shiny. But sides are looking nice. Sides are looking very nice. And I'm much happier with it than I was. And I'm really chuffed how I managed to get the board in there. This final piece I'm really quite chuffed about. It is looking a lot more poppy, a lot more vibrant. You've still got the light and the darks. It's just you've got this gold highlighting areas, and the sides. I am so happy with these sides. And of course the back is looking really nice and solid. And I even painted like all these wee bits around here just to make it more uniform. So it's a final finished piece and I am so happy with it. And this will be going up on my website shop very shortly for sale. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!